Hey everybody, this is Mr. Heiser, the principal over at Medalon School with this week's Medalon Friday 5. We're going to go ahead and start with our very first thing. We're going to be talking about open house. Open house is this coming Wednesday from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. There are going to be different times for different grade levels. So for third grade, we will start open house at 4 o'clock. From 4 o'clock to 4:50, you can bring your supplies and things like that, leave them here, and you'll also be able to meet the teachers, and they can fill you in on some important things about the school. Then at 4:50, they will leave, and then at 5:05 is when we'll start fourth grade. So there's going to be a 15-minute window because our parking lot's not very big. You can also park at the church across the street over at Faith Church. But that'll give time for the third grade families to leave and the fourth grade families to come in. And so at 5:05, from 5:05 to 5:55 is when we have our fourth grade. And then from 6:10 to 7 o'clock we have fifth grade. Also, I just want to and so same things for each grade. If you have multiple students, I know it's different times. Maybe you can work something out with the other teachers to kind of meet them at the same time. But if you have a kid in third grade and a kid in fourth grade or something like that, you could probably do that. Also, just a quick reminder, on Thursday is the very first day for third grade only. School always starts at 9 o'clock and ends at 3:30, and I'll give you more information about that as it gets closer. But Friday is the first day for all grades, and so Thursday is third grade only, and then Friday is all grades. Okay. Number 2, you'll also be receiving a video from me during open house. Usually during open house, I'll invite everybody into the gym, and it gets a little crowded and a little loud, and usually some kind of technology doesn't quite work, which is kind of funny, but we're usually kids are anxious to get to their classrooms, and so I talk as much as I can and let people know. But if I make a video instead, then you can watch it at your leisure, be able to figure out what you need to know in regards to our wonderful building, and be able to watch it 2 or 3 times if you need to, or rewind it if you didn't quite hear what I was trying to say. And I will be sending that out a little bit later this weekend, probably on Sunday. I'll be sending that. And so you'll get a video from me. Number 3, just a reminder that we have a lot of things that we need you to do on PowerSchool. If you haven't done things on PowerSchool or on a new thing that we call Final Forms, where you're creating and putting in things like your medical forms and things like that, which actually is a really big deal right now to make sure you get any medical forms or vacation waivers. You get some of those things taken care of right away. Because we need to know. We need to know if there's anything that we can do to help you guys on the medical side of things, and it's required by law for us to have medical forms every single year for our students. So please make sure to do that. I'm going to leave the email address for our nurse if you have any questions, or if there's something that you need to make sure that she needs to be aware of. Her name is Amy Cook, and her email address is akoch@perkinsschools.org, but I'll leave it in my email as well that I'm sending to you. Number 4, just so you know, we have free lunch and breakfast every single day, which is kind of nice. So that means that when your student comes to our building, they can get a breakfast every single day. And they can also get free lunch every single day. They're always available, but I do want to remind people, sometimes people get a little confused about this, and it kind of doesn't make sense, but all of these free lunches and breakfasts are done through a grant, and students are not allowed to do things a la carte. So here's what I mean. We ran into this a few times. A kid would show up for lunch and have all of their lunch packed and nothing to drink, and so they would want a milk. Well, normally if they get a free lunch, it comes with a milk, but the kid just wanted just milk. And so we weren't able to provide that. I know it sounds kind of silly, but it's part of that grant. And so, but it's okay also for your child to have a packed lunch and receive a full free lunch. We just can't do the whole a la carte thing with that. Now, if they do want to purchase, we still allow you to purchase milks and bags of Doritos and things like that. So there are some things that you can still purchase. So if you want to put some money on their account, they'll have that as well. And lastly, number 5. I had to look at my notes here. Number 5. So we love what we do here. We have an awesome staff, and actually we have some really good substitutes that we love having in our building, but we are always in need of some good substitutes. So if by chance you are somebody and you're like, you know what, I would like to maybe substitute teach every once in a while or something like that, it would be a great opportunity for you here at Medalon. We would love to invite you in to be part of our substitute team. And it's not just because of COVID, it's just that's just the nature of things right now, where there's always seems to be a shortage of substitutes that's been happening for years. And so we always like to have the best, and we have the best teachers, and we want to have the best substitutes as well. So if you're interested, I will send a link in that email so you can kind of look at that as well. Okay, boy, it's getting really exciting here, everybody. All of the teachers, they'll be showing up on Monday, and we're really excited to have them back. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun with our staff, but they're going to be ready to work. They're hard workers, and we're going to work them hard, and they're going to be ready for students on Thursday. So remember, Thursday, 3rd grade only. Friday, all students report to school. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everybody, and go Pirates!